Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Dark Sky and today we are playing MineMogul demo. Super fun game. It's kind of a factory game, but very simplistic. They're still on early development, so you have to give them that as far as the graphics and everything. I think the graphics for the most part is really nice, and it's just a super fun game, and I really enjoy it. And I wanted to share it with you. So give you a chance to look at it yourself. And who knows, maybe you might want to check it out for yourself and play it. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's get started. So we're heading down the mine shaft here. And we're going to come down here to this little computer and all that. We can pick this up, take that, because we're going to need some light. And then it wants us to collect the pick here, so we're going to hit the F button on this. That'll allow us to pick this up, so we can take that. And now we have this mine pick. So what we're going to do is we're going to mine some of this, grab some of this iron. Don't need too many pieces, and then we're just going to pick up each piece. You have to hold down the E. It's a little grab physics thing, and we're going to just drop it in here. Now this will get much easier later on as far as being able to drop all this stuff, pick the stuff up, drop it in here. But right now, this is how we're going to do it, just so that we can make a little bit of money and we can buy our next piece of equipment. All right, so now we have that. We got like 70 bucks. So go and see if we can't buy ourselves an ore magnet. We'll get that one. And so we got our little ore magnet right here. We're going to take that. And now we should be able to pick up all this stuff a lot easier. We can grab all this stuff here, all that, everything that we broke apart. And we can drop it into there. There we go. So now what it wants us to do, it wants us to deposit 20 pieces of iron ore, 10 pieces of coal ore. So let's get the pick out. I'll start mining this stuff up a little bit. Get the coal there, which is the black, and the iron, which has a copper looking color. Just gather it all up with our little trusty magnet here. There we go. Drop it all in there. There we go. Now we have $500 to spend on something. So let's see. I must have missed a couple pieces there. Let's throw those in there. All right. Go in the bucket. There we go. All right. So what we need to do is, I forgot that. Did I mine something over here? I didn't know I mined anything over here. Oh, and there's like a lot of loose ore around here. Maybe I'll make that $600. So the way I'm going. All right, so we're going to access the computer. It wants us to purchase an auto miner Mark 1. So we're going to get this one right here for 500. Expensive little devil, huh? All right, so with this one here, it's going to create this little miner, and you can see that there's these little green spots where it's kind of a almost like a ghost version of them, and we can look at those and we can say, oh yeah, okay, that one there's 54% iron ore, 42% coal. But if we do this one here, this is 94% iron ore, and that's probably what we want, because we want to deposit 50 ore, and then we want to deposit 100 coal ore. So let's put that one down, and we'll just start using that to making our money. And then once we get a little going here, we want to grab some more. Another one of these machines, and I'm going to, pick up even more stuff. So we're going to just put that in there for now, get that going. While we're waiting for the machine to catch up and make all this, I'm going to I'm gonna mine up some of this this brick and whatnot here. All right, let's use the magnet. We're gonna pick up all this ore that I just went around and bashed up and all that. Take all this ore over here. We'll dump it in here. There we go. We got a little bit more here that we can put in this. If I can get up to about that $500 mark, I should be able to make myself another Mark 1. And then we can look around to see if we can't find maybe some better, or not better, but another thing where another miner area that mines maybe coal, and then we'll just do the coal. Then we can get some conveyors coming down and everything, and just we'll just knock that out. Oh, almost there. 47. Just need 3 more pieces. I'm going to make 200 out of that. $200. There we go. Purchase an ore crusher from the computer. So here's our ore crusher right here. So we want to get this. Now with this one here, what I want to do is I have the ore crusher, and I'm thinking I want to put this like right here. And it wants me to deposit 500 crushed iron. So if I stuck this like right here, and then let's see if we can't automate this a little bit. So if we go in here, I notice that if we get the sorter conveyor for 100, and let's see, what else can we get? Let's get a couple corners, a couple straights, and maybe a couple slopes. There we go. All right, so now let's see if we can't automate this a little bit better. Now we got this thing here, this sorter. What I'm going to have it do is I'm going to have it come up here. It's going to sort this out. All right, so yeah, it'll spit it out on this side, and then I'll hope to be able just to bring that down on a conveyor. Maybe I'll just have it come down here like a straight path and go across. But on this side here, I want to do, let's see, let's do a corner. We hit the R, and then I want to do a couple slopes to get it down to my level here. Let's do another corner. Yeah, that should be all right. And then we're going to need a straight one. And then we're going to need another corner. Let's see if we can't grab another corner here. And then we want to do another ramp going down, and then we want to do straight coming in, and it looks like I just need one more straight. There we go. All right, so now we just want to put down this last straight. Let's put that right there. Now it should come right out of the machine, and it'll go straight up there. And then I want to use the magnet here. I'm going to grab all this and just throw it on there, and hopefully it'll make it up. If it doesn't, well, we'll just pick up whatever falls off the belt. But now it's going to come up here. It should get go into the shredder here. And then as it gets shredded, then it just comes down right here and goes right into the all right, so we are doing much better now. We gotten all this it all automated for the most part. Now I don't really have to do too much. Just gotta sit back and wait for the money to pour in. Life can't get much easier than that. But we do need to get some more coal. So I want to get another machine, but it costs 500 to buy a machine for these Mark 1s. So right there is for 500. I want to get enough where we can buy that. Okay, and if we use the lantern, we can come down here and we'll be able to see like what's down here. Looks like we have a lot of resources down here. We have some coal here. I could mine that up. I'm gonna put that in there. Now we need 100 of that coal, so that's gonna take a little bit for us to get up there. Although we also need like what, 500 of that, but there we go. So we just got 500. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here to the Mark 1 miner, pick up another one of these, and we'll look around. This one here is 54% on iron. Let's go over here, see what we got. 94 iron, 92 iron, 54. There we go. 94% on full ore. That'll be perfect. That's exactly what we need. Now it looks like we're gonna need to get probably some straight corners and all that. I think what I want to do is get a couple slopes and then just get a bunch of straights. That way I can put it up in the air and I can just run through it instead of getting stuck on it like down here. We'll grab this right now, all this coal, and just take this coal straight over and dump that in. Hopefully we can make some cash, and then we'll be able to get some other things. Oh, there we go. Look at that money just going up. Nice, nice. All right, so let's do a couple straights, maybe a couple corners. I'm thinking this one kind of goes into this area here. Maybe what I'll do is instead I'll take this, we'll take that down, and then I'm going to put a corner on this one. Go that direction. And then we'll put another straight on there and another straight. There we go. And then if I can get another corner, there we go. And then we'll just do a straight from here. And another straight. So the straights aren't exactly very long, are they? We're going to need a lot of straights to get out up to this little spot here where we can start depositing them. So we can hold down shift and then we can do it 10 times, but you can see it costs like $200. So it's not like I can buy $200 worth right now. All right, now I want to let's see if we can't take this out. A little bit further. Use the magnet. We'll pick up what we have here and we'll go throw that in. That should net us some money. And we should be able to buy a little bit more. It's too bad I can't take this hat, put the hat on my head, and then have a light on it or something like that, so I can see and all that. All right, so we want to do some more straights. Thinking I want to turn that. Yeah, that direction there, and then we want to go straight with that. I think one more, and then we can turn it, have it come straight past this, and maybe we'll lower it down, and then we'll just have it go straight in. Now this little basket thing up here, what we can do is we can put a like one of these pieces of coal. So you can put the coal in there, and then that way, if anything goes up this belt that's coal, it'll automatically spit it out right here. And then I'm hoping I'll bring a line like right here, and it'll just drop it right into this. And then that way, if we end up putting anything on the line that does coal and all that, then we should be all right. You know, it won't go through that grinder. Oh, we're almost up there. Like what, 91 pieces so far? Just a couple more pieces there of that that coal. We'll have that. But we are up to 289. Pick this all up, put it in here. Outstanding. There we go. We finished that. I knew we'd finish it by the time that we got that thing over here. So everything seems to be working all right there. At least everything is flowing in the right direction. Let's see. Let's go back through here and pick up any like loose resources that are just laying on the ground. There we go. Now it wants us to deposit crushed iron. Okay, we're currently doing that, so we got only about 100 more of that to go, which unlocks our blast furnace. And now we also need to get deposit diamond gems and emerald gems. So if we use our lantern and we go out here again. All right, now we just take this and we're going to go through here and see what's through here. All right, look at this. It really opens up. There's all kinds of fun stuff over here. So I need to find is some gem stuff here. Let's drop down here. Looks like there's a gem one right there, but I don't know. I'm thinking there might be some up here. Just got to do a little looking around to find it. Oh, here we go. Here's one. So we will get this one down. And I don't know how many of those we have. So let's drop these down in there. See what we got left. I think these are emerald. So those were diamonds. So we just need to find an emerald now. Let's go down this way, see what we can find. Boom. Oh, that's always fun. Dynamite. Okay, well, we got some more here. I don't know. I think those are diamonds. I don't know. See one up there, and there's something right there. Let's see if we can't grab that. All right, well, at least we got that. Okay, we'll dump this in here, and we'll see if any of these happen to be the emerald gem. I mean, we only need one, right? No, that was more diamonds, but boy, are we up in the money now. We're up in the thousands already. Goodness. So we'll just have to get lucky, I suppose, on trying to harvest or get some of these unlocked. Let's see. Now it says it wants us to purchase a blast furnace. So let's get the blast furnace here. And I want to get another miner. Okay, so we have this blast furnace. It wants us to make the iron ingot. So what I need to do is I got to push this back a little bit. There we go. Now it's really just shredding that up, and it's going to go straight into here, and the bars are going to drop right in there. Now we're getting the iron ingots just dropping straight in. All right, that looks pretty good there, and looks like everything's all nicely cleaned up down here. And we're sitting at about $1,200 right now, so we got plenty extra here for us to get even more machines going. We need to get a gold one as well to go up here. Now let me see, can I just take this one here and go straight across? Like that, and then if I had a turning, then I could go right there. The conveyor corner. So I got that there, and now I should be able to take just put that in there, so that way if we get any of it, I don't know, will it go over that? I feel like I need like a four-way connection there or something like that. Is there a four-way or a three-way connection? I don't see it. There's a roller conveyor, ledge, straight, rolling mill, polishing. Cannon, the strongest cannon in the world. A conveyor blocker moves things sometimes and can toggle on and off. A sorter, T-junction. Maybe that's what I need. Let's try that. All right, that'll work. I mean, now let's test it. Let's test it. Let's see if I took this and put this up over here. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Just for it to go that direction like that. That looks great. Works like a champ. So the only other thing that we need now is for gold ingots. So we're going to need to come over here, and we have to purchase another one of these, the auto miner Mark 1s. And so this one here does iron. Let's see. Let's go down a little bit more here. That's iron there. Iron, there's like a 5% chance that it'll do emerald gems. 2.7. There's a spot up here. What's this one do? Oh, that's iron up there. Let's walk down this way a little bit. Here's one here that does iron. This one here, oh, that one does gold, and it has a 0.5% chance on emerald. That does coal. That's also gold. What's this one over here? Nothing really seems to have like a 50% chance on emerald or anything like that. So, but this one's gold, so that would be good. So we could do gold. Be nice if we could put down some lanterns around here. But I think what I want to do is have it come through here and then for it to come up over this way. And it's going to have to go through the grinder for it to become the gold bars. So let me see, how am I going to work this one, huh? Let's pick up these little pieces. I just want to see how this is going to work. I missed view. There we go. Okay, the gold does go into there. It'll crunch along with the iron. Goes down there. Is it going to create gold bars for me? No. What the heck is that? Oh, there's a gold bar. There we go. It seems to me that if I'm going to have it do this, I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to put a basket like right here and have this iron go through, set up another one of these here and have the gold go into that, and then hopefully I guess have the gold wrap around and then just be able to fall into there. I guess that's what's gonna have to go, how it's gonna work. So let's get another basket here, sorter. So I want to take that out and I want to put this in here. There we go. I'll have to get some ground gold. And then I'll just have to put it into this so that it'll pop down into that one. And then what I'm going to need another sorter or another not ore crusher. I need another blast furnace. Oh, so it'll go through that? Okay, that'd be cool. And then all I have to do is just set up a thing like that to go this way. Let me see if that'll work. Got a whole bunch of gold here. Let's see if, I wonder if I can drop down a few pieces here. All right, I'll put these up there in this. All right, I think I got it. There we go. Now we can drop that on there. Oh, there we go. Now it's separating the gold and everything. Must not be doing enough though. Must need more gold. Oh, there we go. Yep. Seeing the gold bars dropping down in there now. Nice. Exactly what I wanted it. Already up to 11. There's number 12. Boy, gold just keeps coming out now. Get it going and it just doesn't stop. Well, made up to 13. I mean, we only need a little bit more. Maybe I'll just see if I can't. See if I can't just throw the last little bit up there and we knock out the last bit of gold that we need. There we go. We're about to knock out the last 4, 3, 2, 1 of gold ingots there, and we should get the rolling mill and rolling conveyors. There we are. We got it, and now we need just to get polished ingot gold. I mean, the mine isn't terribly too big, but you could definitely get some seriousness going on here. I wonder if you can make something going up that way there and then just be able to walk right up there. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Is that our coal machine that we were working on? I don't remember putting that down, to be honest. I remember putting this one down. we have another coal machine. I didn't even realize we had another coal machine. Where'd that come from? But yeah, we made it pretty far. We're up to almost $5,000 so far. Got most everything unlocked, so that's pretty sweet. And we've got quite the little factory going on here. But definitely super fun game. I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining me on this little mining adventure. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that like. Let me know how much you've been enjoying the game so far. Also, don't forget that I stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you don't want to miss out on that. And I look forward to seeing you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.